Thank you. After 2 years have passed, although we might be a little bit more skeptic about nuclear power, nothing seems to have changed, especially when I see the situation in Fukushima. There are still 160,000 people out of homes and 300,000 children stuck in the high radiation areas. After all, the health effects of radiation are becoming more visible. 3 children so far are diagnosed with thyroid cancer, which is at the higher rate than the cases of Chernobyl disaster. Despite those results, the Japanese government is cutting the housing benefit for refugees in order to bring the residents back to Fukushima. Also, the local government of Fukushima said they are going to subsidize the schools that use local products in the school meals. Yet, they have taken no measures to evacuate the children. And it's really hard for us to find hope in seeing those children imprisoned in the high radiation areas and tortured by those brutal government policies. We do see what they're doing, but we don't understand why they're doing this. And we wonder why the world is in this way. I know a group of people in Switzerland who stand in front of the World Health Organization every day calling its independence. And people wonder why they're doing it for such a long time. And they're doing it to stop the WHO's conspiracy with the International Atomic Energy Agency, which we call IAEA in short. The WHO made an agreement with IAEA a long time ago that one cannot publish any report without the permission from the other. Since then, the IAEA is beheld onto the WHO. And we also recently found out that people who wrote the reports of WHO are also the members of the IAEA. In principle, IAEA is supposed to regulate and promote the nuclear industry. And WHO, on the other hand, is in charge of our health. Their corruption simply means our life and health are degraded for the sake of the corporate profit. And they have long formed so-called the World Ministry of Nuclear Industry, or some call it the Empire of Nuclear Industry, and have succeeded to underestimate the impact of nuclear crisis in Chernobyl, Iraq, Jordan, and numbers of other countries, and now in Fukushima. The WHO has no ability to warn the government the danger of radioactivity and save the children from such misery. In other words, no one takes the responsibility for the victims after the crisis. And the victims are only left in the wide open field with the poisoned food. Although we believe that we live in the developed world, when it comes to the radioactive protection, our society is far away from civilization. We see now is a violation of basic human rights and dignity wherever that is affected by the nuclear crisis. This system is completely mad and crazy, and it needs to be ended. And we need a change, and we need to act now. Fukushima will clearly be the turning point for the people in all the countries that seek nuclear development, because failing to save these children will lead to another tragedy in some other place. So please learn from what we have done and never repeat the same mistake. And the College of the Citizens will only make this possible. Thank you very much.